In this episode of Driving Dreams, we will be taking you along with us as we make our way to near the border of Yellowstone National Park, which had been in our sights for some time as a major destination along our journey. Along the way, we have some family fun, sleep at a city park, and take in the sights of beautiful Wyoming. Come along and enjoy. We just found the coolest city park. They have free camping, RV or tent, for up to 3 nights in the city park in a designated section. Super cool. There's a bunch of tents set up, a bunch of RVs. We decided to set up our tent. Yeah, right across. This is basically part of the park, this river. Pretty awesome. What? Feels nice on a hot sunny day, says Mesa. There's restrooms, there's a whole park with like playground, tennis courts, basketball courts, all kinds of stuff. It's nice too, it's in nice order, good order, like well maintained. It's really cool. A+ Lander, Wyoming. That's us. We slept really well last night at that city park. It was peaceful, right?
Yeah.
It was nice, right? Yeah. It was 100% free campground, kind of. It was literally a city park that they say, they have a big sign that says tents this way, RVs this way. You can stay for up to 3 nights full free. So we stayed one night, set up our tent, lived in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's pretty peace and quiet.
Yeah, it was pretty
except
chill.
for the alarm. That was.
What was that?
I don't know.
We heard like I thought it was maybe like a tornado alarm or like a city emergency alert or something. Or it sounded like an ambulance, but like not moving and really loud and deep. Yeah, it was like. It sounded like a tornado alarm would sound, but there was no storm or anything, so we don't know what that was. Maybe the Monday morning. It's Monday morning, so maybe it's like, it's Monday morning, weekend's over, get up for work.
It was nice. The park and all is like pretty busy. Nobody has like, you know how in most cities people around 6 in the evening on Sundays feel like they have to prepare for Monday, but people were just having fun and there were so many parties there at the park, so
Yeah.
that was nice to see.
I feel like it's a thing in these northern states that during the summer they're a lot more relaxed because they're like cherishing and relishing their time that they have outside before it gets freezing. But yeah, it was very relaxed, and the playground was really nice. It was big. The park was huge, and then the camping area was really big too. And there was the nice river. That was really cool. She's asleep. Yeah. But yeah, that was nice. And anyways, we got up this morning. We went to a college library in central Wyoming, and on our way to Cody, Wyoming, which is our destination for the next week or maybe 2. Cody is about an hour east of the east entrance of Yellowstone National Park. So we're going to be spending our time in a campground in between Cody and Yellowstone, and we're going to be using the time there to go to Yellowstone whenever we're not at work in Cody at their library. So that's where we're going now. And right now we're going through this scenic canyon byway. So this is what our road looks like. Ooh, driving around the Americas. Ooh, so if you're following along and you can't get enough. Ooh, we're driving you around the Americas. Ooh, support the channel and hit the like button. As we reach Cody, Wyoming, the town closest to Yellowstone's east entrance, I would like to take this time to let you know that new episodes of Driving Dreams will be coming your way much more often from now on. So stick around the channel and be on the lookout for much more content. We're on our way to the campground. Right now, we're going to get the campsite before coming back to Cody, but this is what we're going through right now. This tunnel was the source of much fun for us despite it being under construction for the duration of our stay. There was a pilot car we got to follow oftentimes, and many jokes were had, including trying to figure out how to say pilot car in Spanish, the language we are currently learning for our trip. Without being able to look up the proper translation due to lack of phone signal, many wild guesses and many laughs were had. That was a long tunnel. 3 tunnels. The last one was really long. And now we're out, headed out towards Wapiti Campground is what it's called. It's in a national forest. There's a bunch of national forests around here. I think this one that we're staying is the Shoshone National Forest. We'll update you on that exact exact location later. But yeah, this is so pretty. Look at this. This is the reservoir held in by the historic Buffalo Bill Dam, just outside of the Shoshone National Forest, which would be our home for the next 4 days. And we are just outside of Yellowstone right now. So if one of the world's biggest supervolcanoes that we happen to be right next to right now happens to erupt right now, we would video over. You'll never see this video. If you see this video, it didn't erupt right now. Heading on to drive the Pan American Highway, and we're gonna do it both yours and my way. Scenic drives and peaceful vibes. We are here on the border of Yellowstone National Park. We're in Shoshone National Forest by the Shoshone River. And we just met a nice couple from Alabama, and he was giving, well, the man was giving us all kinds of tips on Yellowstone.
All the places we should go.
Yeah, everywhere we should go. And also he reminded us to get bear spray. Yeah. I don't know how we forgot to get bear spray, but he showed us a picture of a grizzly he saw the other day that got about 40 yards away from them and then turned around when he saw the dog, because they have a dog. So we need bear spray. What's the other thing? And he was giving us some directions to some great locations to see wolves, some great mountain passes, and we took notes. But yeah, so we need to go set up our camp for the night. We got an electric site so that we can charge Blue Eddy and EcoFlow, keep our fridge running, be able to cook. But we're gonna set up the tent also to put some stuff in it and make some room in the car. And then we'll probably actually, since there's bears here, we'll probably keep the food in the car and just camp in the tent, because, you know, bears aren't too interested in humans. they are interested in human food, and they will maul a human if you're in the way of their food and if you scare them. So we're gonna stay in the tent, keep the food in the car, and get everything charging, set up for the night, and we'll see you later. Stick around. We finally made the move on getting a much smaller tent, literally half the size, or smaller. Smaller. Decided to downsize the tent and got a 4-person tent that fits 1 queen air mattress versus our 8-person tent that fit 3 queen air mattresses. We decided to do this after we set up the other day at Twin Butte Lake Recreation Area, and our tent just buckled in the wind, completely buckled. It was way too big, catching the wind, and it's a lot to set up and tote around. So we went and got a much smaller tent, and we're going to be setting that up tonight. We weren't going to set up the tent, but it was raining, so we decided just to drive into Cody, Wyoming, which is like 40 minutes from our campsite, and get a 4-person tent, and then we're going to get rid of the big tent palace that we were sleeping in before. So we're headed back now. It's almost dark. We got some food because we're getting back pretty late. So we got food while we were in town instead of worrying about cooking in the dark. And then we're going to set up the tent, sleep in the tent tonight, keep our food in the car away from theirs. Daddy. Did you want to say something, Nasa? What's up?
You were picking your beard. Don't pick your beard.
Okay, I always do that. You were going to interrupt me while I was in the middle of talking to tell me to stop picking my beard? That's embarrassing.
Daddy,
What?
that can really injure you.
I'm not picking it, I'm just doing this. I'm rubbing it. That's our last night setup. That's where we slept. Yep. National Forest. Shoshone National Forest, Wapiti Campground. And as you can see over here, we have everything charging right now because we got an electric site. We have Blue Eddy inside charging, EcoFlow right there charging, and the fridge attached to EcoFlow. And the EcoFlow is fast charging. We got our electric site for $5 extra a night. And there's no signal out here, so we're basically just hanging out. Enjoying life without devices, except I'm checking in with you all to let you know what we are doing, but no signal to check anything else. So it was a good sleep last night. We slept really well in our tent.